Welcome to Sam's Russian Adventures and welcome to another interesting video, hopefully. I'm saying that in advance, I've only just arrived here, but I'm here at a retro car festival. In fact, it's a festival of all things retro, so let's take a walk around, let's see what's going on, hopefully meet some interesting people and have a good day. Follow the crowds, just follow the crowds and let's see. Ooh, привет, привет, как дела?
Привет, как? А?
Как дела?
Хорошо, вот смотри, вы уже какие большие. Ну, год и 9 уже. Он какой?
Как зовут?
Мирон.
Miron.
Да, вот такой красавчик.
So here we are. Let's go for a bit of a walk and see what's happening. I can see a few people looking like, why are you daring to film us? But hopefully we won't get much of that today. This, guys, is the pinnacle of Russian engineering. What do you think? He's going for the world record. Now I think he might just get it. He's a couple of seconds out. Oh, I think he might have just missed out on the world record there, but the flag's nice, isn't it, anyway? I know so many of you love this car. There's loads of people everywhere, so it's going to be difficult to film a little bit, but let's see what we can do. Who likes this bad boy, the Volga? When I first came to Russia, these things were everywhere. And look, this one comes with other cars attached to it, look. Check out these. These are actually pretty cool, aren't they? Ha, which one's your favourite? No, I don't know anything about these cars. I'm waiting for people in the comments to tell me about them, which their favourites are. This is nice though, isn't it? I'd love something like this. I'd probably hate driving it, but it'd be really cool, wouldn't it? I'd love to have something like this in the UK. It'd be really good, wouldn't it? I think we'll probably just fly past all of these cars. It's a shame that there's so many people here. Let me know which your favourite is, of course. Look at this one. So this one looks a bit out of place, I think. I guess I should have come here first thing in the morning so I could get closer to all these cars. Look at all the little spare parts for this bad boy. That's nice. I think it's just the colour, isn't it? How bright it shines. Are you a car person? Do you like to purchase cars and refurbish them? This one again is looking a bit out of place. I'm thinking it's not as old as the others. I'm not sure though. I mean, it's still Russian. And then of course this one. This is awful, isn't it? It is just horrible. What about bikes? Are you a bike fan? Can you tell me about these bikes? I've always really respected people that purchase cars and then fix them over 5 years, completely restore them and drive them around with pride. I think it's absolutely incredible. But I know what I'm like, and if I bought a car to refurbish, then basically that car would be just in pieces in my house for my entire lifetime. So we've got a retro fashion show going on. The worst thing about the fashion show is the music. It's going to get my channel demonetized, this video demonetized at the minimum anyway. Let's take a little bit of a walk around and see if we can find some people to speak to about what their favourite cars are here, and yeah, let's see what else is going on. So it looks like this is the area for the kind of more expensive cars, the luxury cars. Let's have a look. It's a bit weird. I mean, it's retro, but I remember people driving these when I was younger, you know, so blimey, I must be old. And this one as well was really popular. This was a really cool car with a body kit on it and stuff. And then look at this one. How cool is this? That is brilliant, that is. And of course, these cars are the favourites in the Arab world, aren't they? This one especially. This one would be great for me to drive. Look how small it is. And this, that is great. Wow. Look at all of these. Which is your favorite? Pick out your favorite. So I found the tactic. What I need to do is run past all the cars quickly, and then people get out of your way basically. They see you coming and they move. So that's my next move for this whole road. Let's see if we can do it. Let me know your favorite that you see here. What do you think? Would you like to own one of these? Could you see yourself driving one of these every day? Can you remember driving one of these in the past? I guess a few years ago people would have looked at these and thought, oh, they're all cruddy, aren't they? All rubbish. Whereas time goes by and suddenly they become retro and cool again. How many years does it take for a certain period to become cool again? What I noticed is, since 2 years ago when there was a new series came out called The Boy's Word, Slava Patsana, when this came out, everybody became Soviet crazy again, and it's the young generation, those that know nothing about the Soviet Union, are able to just pick and choose the best parts. So the retro stuff, the rugs on the wall, the Soviet songs, stuff like that. That is now cool again. It's interesting that people are going on checking out these buses, because these buses are not that old and they've been used. I've seen them in use not long ago. What have we got going on here? Just some master classes. This is basically, in Russia we have a thing called a master class, which is basically someone who's an expert, a master, teaching others. So when you go to events you'll see master class. That is a way to learn, usually for kids. These are the types of things that I long to find by accident when I go into a Russian village or an abandoned house or something. I hope to find these things, but rarely do I. Although once I did get taken out in one of these cool bikes. What about this one? Look at the kids ones. The kids ones are cool, or are they for elves? I don't know. Is it an elf's bike or is it a kid's bike? Ha! This is crazy. I've been in a few of these in my lifetime. Let me know if you've got any of these cars. If you've driven any of these cars in the past. If you've owned any of these or refurbished them. I heard this one before making all the noise. I don't know anything about cars at all. That to me looks more like a lampshade than anything else. And check out the cabriolet. There's so many people here, it's so difficult to get near to stuff, but this is the way we would listen to music in the past. are they doing? Are they preparing? Здравствуйте. Вы будете танцевать или петь песни? Или танцевали, да? А как называется ваш коллектив?
Молодец, танцы на Ладе.
Хорошо, это здесь во Владимире, да?
Нет, мы из города Кольчугино.
А вы ездите постоянно на разные мероприятия, да? И танцуете, да? Я был у вас в Кольчугино, да, несколько раз, да.
А вы откуда?
Я из Англии, но я во Владимире живу.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I like your style.
Thank you.
Okay.
А он меня спрашивает.
How we used to live, eh? I remember this game. Who remembers this game, guys? In the UK it was called Connect 4. This looks really difficult, guys. Oh, touched it. This girl, I was going to say, she looks perfect with it, with the blue and the blue, but there you go. I was thinking about doing a Russian gold digger prank. One of my friends has got a Ferrari convertible. I'm not sure which one it is, but it's pretty cool. What do you think? Should we try doing the gold digger prank in Vladimir in Russia and see if girls like me when they find out I've got a Ferrari? Let me know in the comments.
Они сказали нас поздно спасать и поздно лечить. Плевать, наши дети будут лучше, чем мы. Лучше, чем мы. Лучше, чем мы. Когда меня не станет, я буду петь голосами моих детей и голосами их детей. Нас просто менять местами. Таков закон сансары. Круговорот людей.
So look, this is the style that everyone loves these days. So I'll tell you one thing that I've noticed. There's not many really attractive women here. I'm guessing that they're after the Ferraris, the Porsches and all that stuff. They're not interested in the retro cars. Village parking there. Какая самая лучшая или красивая машина, которую вы видели?
А мы все обошли.
А ну пока, которую вы пока видели? Красная?
Вот синенькая и черная.
Look at this. And is this guy Mexican or what? Какая самая лучшая машина, которую вы видели сегодня?
Ой, мы только приехали.
So I don't know if this is going to be a reoccurring theme, but all the women seem to be saying they've just arrived, and I think it's possibly because they don't know the names of the cars, and so they're a bit embarrassed because the car park's only like 100 meters long, right? And I don't know the names of the cars, so I'd probably answer the same thing. Здравствуйте. Вы фанат мотоциклов, да? Нет? А вы видели какие-то красивые машины здесь или мотоциклы, которые вы любите? Если честно, я ничего не знаю. Так что, да. Понятно. Да. Здравствуйте. Какая самая лучшая машина здесь, которую вы видели?
Я не смотрела.
Я тоже. Ладно, спасибо. I think today's video is going to be a bit short because once you've done a few laps of the car park, there's nothing really else going on. This one's more like my car with the suspension constantly braking, but I don't think this one is actually broken. Something's happening. We have movement, guys. We have movement of some type.
Батарейки